going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, today I've got a special item here that was sent out to me from ProClips. So if you know ProClips, man, they do all like the the holders for your phone. You know, if you got a phone right now, I got a ProClip actual the vent clip is what they sell. So they got the one that goes on the vent that you put your cell phone up there, or they have one that goes on the side, which is this one. You can put your cell phone there, but I opted for this one to have the Airlift controller mount. So that's what I'm going to be putting on today, is the Airlift controller mount they sent me out. So shout out to ProClip for sending this item to me. Matter of fact, before we move on, man, I want to give a big shout out to my guy, the VA boy. You know what I mean? Shout out to VA boy, man. Yo, he's always rocking with the channel. You know what I mean? Always showing love, man. Just want to give him a shout out. Make sure you guys go over, subscribe to his channel, man, and show him some love. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this install done. Matter of fact, before we not get the install done, let's do an unbox. I'm sorry. So let's see what it looks like. Oh, you gotta represent ProClip. Come on, we gotta get some stickers on here. This is the second item I have from ProClip. So what I have here is called the so I've got the angle mount, and then the holder. I guess it says like, I'm sorry, small. Damn, my flies are so bad. Florida flies is bad right now, guys. It says small adjustable holder with tilt and swivel. So see what it looks like. So there it goes right here. This is for the Airlift controller. So I'm guessing it looks like it turns. We'll figure it out. And then there's the actual holder right here that slides on. So it slides right onto the center console. Shout out to ProClip. There you go again right there. Ah, ProClip.
Stuff is blowing away.
Alright, so we're gonna get this on right now and show you guys the process. Alright, so what I was telling you guys about the vent clip, there it goes right here. So this is the vent clip. And also I have I guess it's like an extension itself, so the phone can sit directly on this where it's nice and flush, but I opted to have it where I can swivel. So the phone can swivel to that side, you know what I mean, however you want it. So there it goes right there. So this is another ProClip item you guys can get. Shout out to them, and make sure you guys check out their website, and I'll see what they got for you guys. So it's proclipusa.com. Alright, so there it goes right there. It says adjustable holder for air suspension controllers. So this is what I was talking about.
Go back down. I was trying to. Alright.
So this is what I was talking about right here, guys. It's for the Airlift controller. Alright, so they gave you a gap opener. That's what it's called. So you want to place this in here, and you want to open up the gap. Basically just to open the gap up a little bit, so you can now put the actual mount in place. So the mount gonna go in there. Alright, so I got it in right there, but now I want to make sure it's gonna fit properly, right lined up. Yep, so I'm right in place. Place it back in place, and so that's in. Over here is in. So now we want to move the gap opener over here instead. Now we're gonna open up a gap down here. Alright. So same thing. There's a piece of adhesive down here. Feel it. Alright, so we're gonna go back in here. Push that in. Like the lines up there. in here, open up that gap. So it's in. Let's push it in all the way. All right, so the first part of the holder's in. All right, so what I'm gonna do is they want you to loosen the top screw and the bottom screw just to be able to fit the device in there, so we don't take the screws all the way out. We just loosen it just so this part can slide. That holds the remote itself. So now we want to place the remote in there. Alright, so this is where I want the remote to sit, perfectly on each side. So now we're gonna slide the remote out. Try not to change. We're trying not to change the actual. I think I might have squeezed it shut just a tad bit. So let's. It's kind of hard to do. So I'm gonna put my fingers and try and keep it. Alright, let's see if that held. I tried to put my fingers. Perfect. So it's nice and tight. So I'm gonna go ahead and tighten these screws down. Make sure they're nice and snug. Alright. So now that we have that done, we're gonna remove the center screw now. Because this is how we're gonna mount the actual unit to the holder. So this screw is not gonna come all the way out. There we go. So it's separated. Like I said, that screw, the center one is not gonna come all the way out. It's gonna stay in place. All you need is this part right here. So I'm gonna mount it on the upper one. So there's 6 holes here, so you can mount it upper or lower. Come on, drop the screw already. Don't drop no screws, guys. Don't be like me. Alright, we're not gonna tighten it fully. We're just gonna catch it, and then we'll tighten it fully afterwards. Alright, so now that I have the last screw going in, I'm gonna tighten fully. You don't want to just tighten up and down, you want to go crisscross. Alright, so just like you do in a wheel for a car. Alright, so now we go ahead and set this back in. Tighten the middle screw back. So now you can swivel it. Okay, so once I put the control in there, I can clean my control. My control is a little dirty. So I go ahead, slide the control in. Now I can tilt it to exactly where I want it, which that looks good to me. Honestly, guys, I might move mine down just a little bit. Reason why, I'm not liking when I look at it, I can see these 2 holes right here. So it's up to you if you want to mount higher or lower. I'm gonna go ahead and change to the lower position. I mean, where the controller's at right now, it's visible to me, but I'm gonna go ahead and flip this around. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip this part right here with the 4 screws that you see me put in. So it's not hard to do, honestly. Easy job. So I just don't like that I'm seeing those screws visually, and well, not the screws, but the holes itself. And I'm the kind of person where I don't like to see anything. I just want a nice clean look. So I feel like if the controller's a little lower down, it'll hide that. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna see the upper ones because the controller will actually be blocking it. So we're gonna go lower. That's just picky me, all right? All right, so now we're gonna go back. The controller itself, the holder. For the controller. Tighten that back down. Now let's place the controller back in. Perfect. So that's a cleaner look to me. So only thing I do now, I gotta just run my wiring because I had it over here, which is kind of like, I don't know. I don't know. This is just a cleaner look, man. This, my old setup was just not, it was not pretty at all. Now that is classy. So shout out to ProClip again for sending it to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and run this wire and I'll show you guys exactly how it looks when it's all done. But right now the install is actually complete. So let's just get the wiring exactly where I want it. All right, so controller's fully installed. Wiring is ran. So what I did, like I showed you guys, my controller was actually, the wiring was coming out of here, this part. So now I moved it, like obviously you guys seen I moved it where I moved it to. But what I did with the wiring, I brought it back underneath here, and I went above the mount itself, and then brought the wiring back underneath, and then through the side of the console. So the wiring is actually behind here. So if you look, there's no wiring, just one little piece of wiring right here on the side. That's it, that's all you're gonna see, is that little bit of wiring right there running. But other than that, that's it. So, there goes the controller, lighten up now. Perfect, perfect, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted, man. Give you guys an A out real quick. There it goes. Alright, well that's it for this install, guys. You guys seen the ProClip going. Also, you already know, man, I collect all my stickers pretty much below. Obviously, everything that I put on my car, a lot of these things. So, I had to get the ProClip up there, man. And also, the garage fridge. Come on, man. I had to put on the garage fridge, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so that's it, man. Represent for ProClip, man. Anybody that come here to get something done on their car, y'all already know, man. That's all the stuff that I buy. Alright, so shout out to ProClip for sending this out to me. Now, I greatly appreciate that. You guys will see some of this stuff coming across Instagram, some photos of this, man, so check that out. Make sure you guys are following me at garage_driven on IG. Alright, so stay tuned. I got more videos coming for you guys. I guess I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.